Hey beautiful people, welcome to the Cancer October guidance. Hey beautiful spirits, I'm just stopping in, it's your girl Shakima, I'm just stopping in for a quick reading today for my Cancer baby. So this is going to be a reading for the month of October for my Cancer sun, moon and rising babies, just to sort of give you guys an opportunity to see what is transpiring for you guys in the month of October so that you can effectively navigate through the process this month. I hope everybody's having an awesome October thus far. I'm going to be able to utilize the tarot to give us some insight in terms of where you are on the journey, what path you are currently crossing, what are the past circumstances that has brought you to where you are, what is the future potential outcome, what's going on in your subconscious mind, so what is your higher self trying to tell you about the situation, and what is going on in your conscious mind, so how is your ego perceiving the situation at hand. And then I'm going to be able to close out the space with a Work Your Light Oracle guidance, just to give you guys some final message to be able to navigate through the process of what is transpiring for you guys this month. Okay, beloveds? Right, so we're going to go ahead and get right into the video. Bear with me, guys. So, I hope you guys are having an awesome time thus far dealing with the energies of October. I know that it's been a bit rife at the minute simply because we're dealing with direct transits for Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, which are now direct. But I hope that you guys are getting, are enjoying the opportunity to get to know yourself at a deeper level beyond some of the runes that you would have navigated through during the retrograde motions of these planets this year. Let's go and get straight into it, guys. What is the divine guidance for my Cancer babies for the month of October? So you guys have basically gotten to a point where you have gotten a lot of clarity, okay? You are a little bit more clear about some of the belief systems. You're also a little bit more clear about your potential. You're a little bit more clear about your power. You're a lot more clear, I should say, about your raw potential with the situation, and that's what the past circumstances kind of did for you. And now you're at that place where you're going through a spiritual renewal and you're very hopeful and you're navigating through the path with faith in yourself, faith in the divine, and faith in the universe in terms of what you're trying to create for yourself. Moving forward, it will see you sort of go into yourself to do some introspection, and it will sort of see you sort of, I guess, go into a place of not necessarily being lonely, but really putting yourself through a process of isolation, just so that you can take an opportunity to get to know what it is about your power that you want to sort of gift to the world. Okay? Where are my Cancer baby spirit and what crosses them in the month of October? Okay, so for you guys, again, you guys are just at that place where you're a lot more clear. You're mentally clear about a lot of the things that has transpired for you guys. You're clear about the fact that maybe you're spending a lot more time with your work situation and not so much your personal life. There isn't really a good work-personal life balance, and those are some of the things that you've gotten some clarity about in the month of October. And it seems as though you're a lot more determined, basically navigating through the process. It's almost like you're taking some time to be able to give back to yourself finally, which feels like unfamiliar territory. I think you're like used to giving and not so much used to giving to yourself. You almost kind of feel selfish giving to yourself, but I can see that, by going in to do some inner work and doing some introspection for yourself, it's almost like you are clear on some of the illusions that were basically causing you to be restless and overthinking situations, because you were pretty much just sulking about circumstances that you can't change, decisions that you made when you were being really reckless and avoiding responsibility because you felt like you had too much stress on. But let that stuff go, you let that stuff go. Don't let that hinder your present circumstance. Let's see, what is in the past trajectory for my Cancer babies coming into the month of October, spirit? Okay, so in the past for you guys, what we have, I can see that you guys definitely did sort of get an opportunity to basically gain some victory over your insecurities. You basically talk to yourself through some of your limiting and negative beliefs about yourself, about your potential, which is why you came to some mental clarity about, your raw potential. So it seems as though in the past circumstances, you've had situations where you finally kind of like got some of your wishes fulfilled, and it left you feeling comfortable, and you felt like your ego was being stroked with the situation. You felt like things couldn't get any better, and then you realize that they could. You know, you realize that you can actually get better if you continue to plan, if you prepare yourself. You're at a place now, it seems like you're effectively ready to start creating. You don't quite know how or what just yet. Well, I can't say what. I think you know what, but you don't know how, what is going to appear to be when it does show up for you. But I think that you're finally at that place where you're ready to create and give something to the world. What is the future trajectory, or were anyways, that's what led you to this place. What is the future trajectory for my Cancer babies for the month of October, Spirit? Okay, so the future trajectory, everybody's planting seeds. It's interesting. Okay, so I want to sort of say this much. You guys are making investments and you are planting seeds as well. But essentially, the way that you're planting seeds is from a L.I.F.E perspective moving forward. So just bear that in mind. Your limiting beliefs are going to be sort of cropping back up to haunt you like a bad nightmare, basically. You do feel sort of left out in the cold. And that's the way that you're looking at the situation. Because you're sort of having to be isolated, and that's what Spirit's doing for you, not to you. Spirit is putting you in isolation so that you can have one-to-one time with Spirit moving forward. But the way that you're looking at it is from a L.I.F.E perspective, so do just bear that in mind, because if you navigate through the process with that kind of mentality, it will just impact you in a drastically negative way. I can see that you've gotten some mental clarity about the situations that felt unfair. And I can see that you're actually giving yourself an opportunity to be a little bit more established, and you'll be able to gain some inheritance for the investments that you're putting down, but it will be very restricted. It will be very limited. And those are some of the things that you really need to sort of contemplate as you navigate through the process. Okay. What is going on? Okay. In the subconscious mind for you guys. Okay, that's nice. In the subconscious mind, you guys are feeling very emotionally cool, calm, and collected. Your divine feminine, your intuition, your emotional balance is really where you are at a subconscious level. You're emotionally balanced about some of the things you may have appeared to be naive about in the past. You're also emotionally secure about the fact that you're going back to readdress some of the things to do with your past situations, to do with your home circumstances as well. And I can see that you're giving yourself an opportunity. Why you're so calm is because you know that it's going to give you an opportunity to go through a transition, to break the pattern and end certain cycles within those spaces, because you're no longer dealing with codependent situations. You know that you're, you know, infinitely abundant, and because of that, you're navigating through the process subconsciously hopeful, and you're being very, very charismatic as a result. And moving forward, it seems like you're kind of, again, just being overly committed to your work circumstances because you find this newfound perspective as far as your creative endeavors that you're embarking on. What is in the conscious mind for my Cancer babies for the month of October? Okay, so for you guys, I can see that in the conscious mind, again, like I said, you guys are really feeling fertile. You guys are feeling very creative. You guys are feeling the abundance that is all around you guys. You know that there are certain sacrifices that you need to make. You know that you do have to surrender to Spirit. You have been illuminated. You have been enlightened to that fact. But for the most part, you're feeling a lot of creative energy. What I would say to you guys with this creative energy as well, if you guys want to really amplify the charge of this creative energy, abstain from sex for a while if you can. Because it gives you an opportunity to direct and channel the energy of your creating process, the sacral chakra energy, which is very, very powerful. So that's potentially something that I would mention to you guys, because I've got the Knight of Wands and the Empress, which is telling me that potentially there's somebody that's very fertile, and there's somebody that's feeling a lot of lustful intentions with the space. So just be mindful how you navigate through the space with this sacral chakra energy, because you may be misinterpreting it in a lustful manner versus a creative endeavor. Okay. And from what I can see, you are going to get an opportunity to be able to be a lot more resourceful about some of the things that have left you emotionally unstable and emotionally broken. Okay. Let's have a little look and see what is the divine guidance, Spirit, for my Cancer babies for the month of October. As clearly as you can, what do they need to know for the month of October, Spirit? What do my Cancer babies need to know for the month of October? Navigating through the process. Okay, so what you guys have is your advice is to take a break, okay, and shift your vibration. Dance if you need to, because you're birthing a new age into your existence. You're dreaming a new world into being, and in order to do so, you have to go through the process of the initiation, and that's pretty much where you guys are at the minute. And that card, the initiation, actually came up when I was speaking about Cancer to myself and my guides before. So you're definitely going through an initiation this month, guys. Okay, beloveds? I hope that that was useful for you guys. I hope that that was insightful enough to be able to give you guys an opportunity to navigate along with the energies that are here for you guys this month. As per usual, beloveds, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. If you guys are watching this via my IGTV, then definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio. If you guys are watching this via my YouTube channel, then be sure to check out the link in the description below, where you'll be able to utilize that same link to get access to me for personal readings or mentorship sessions, as well as utilize that link to be able to connect with me via all of my other social media channels as well. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you there with all of that awesome information, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless and ashe. Mwah. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more.